Welcome back to Numbers Off the Hook. This is the final part of the series about equations. This is equations part number 3. So we're going to start off like this, guys. We're going to start off with 2 x plus 6 is equal to 3x. Now, it's very tempting here. This is a very tricky one, guys, because here it's very tempting here to divide by 2, right? So you get rid of that 2, so x is going to... But the problem you have here is that x is on this side as well. So we shouldn't do that. What we should focus on now is to make sure we only have x written at one place. We shouldn't have x's at 2 places, okay? That takes priority. So what do? Instead of factorizing, we simplify. So what we do is we use the distributive property of multiplication. We take this guy 2, we multiply with this one, and then we multiply with this one. So what we end up with is 2 times x plus 2 times 6 is equal to 3x, okay? 2 times x plus 2 times 6 is equal to this, right? And if you don't know why this is true, please go back and look at the video about the distributive property of multiplication, because we already talked about this, guys. So here, all we did is just rewriting the left-hand side. And now we see here that we have 2x plus, this is 12, is equal to 3x. Okay, guys? Now we can subtract 2x on both sides. So we have 2x plus 12 minus 2x. 3x minus 2x, okay? And these two cancel out, so we only have 12 left here. And here we have 3 minus 2x. Well, that's equal to 12 is equal to 1 times x, or x is equal to 12, okay? And that's the solution. So now I want to show you why this is the easier way by doing it the other way, the hard way. Let's also do it the hard way, just to understand. Like a lot of students, what they would do is this. They will see that 2 there, right? So they will go like, okay, I'll go like x plus 6, right? Is equal to 3x. And then I divide by 2 on both sides. Okay, good. Because now this cancel out, right? So we only have x plus 6, sorry, is equal to 3/2 x. Okay, so what do I do now? I guess I'll subtract with x on both sides. So I have x plus 6 minus x, right, is equal to 3/2 x minus x. Okay, these cancel out, so it's all good. And then we have 6 is equal to 3, okay, this is 3/2 minus 1 x, right? So this is 6 is equal to 3/2. This is 3 minus 2 divided by 2, right? X. 1 is equal to 2 divided by 2. Okay, so it's in half. So we have 6 is equal to 1/2 x. Okay, and then, okay, let's multiply with 2 on both sides. We have 2 times 6 is equal to 2 times a half of x. These now cancel out, and then we have 12 is equal to 1 times x, or x is equal to 12. So we got the same solution. But look guys, because we went this route, we went the route with dividing with 2 first, look how nasty it becomes. So to prevent that, be smart, be careful. Always try to find the easier, the smoothest path. You don't want to get bogged down with this kind of nasty calculation. Then you know you probably did something wrong, and there's probably a much easier way to go about it, right? So guys, part 3, this is the final example. Here we have 2 triangles, this one, and we know that the perimeter is the same on each triangle. So now the problem is, what's the value of x? Solve for x. So what we're going to do is, we're going to add these sides together, right? That's x plus 2 3 times. So the left hand side is 3x plus 2. That's the perimeter for this triangle. And here we have this plus this plus this. So we have x plus 2 plus x plus 2x minus 2. Okay. So here all the sides of this triangle is equal to all the sides of that triangle. Okay. Let's simplify this. Here we can multiply in the 3 to get rid of the bracket, right? So we have 3x plus 3 times 2. Here we have, if you look, we have x plus 2x, right? These are the x's here. So we see that we have 1 plus 1 plus 2x. And here we have 2 minus 2. They cancel each other out. Okay. So we look at the x terms separately, and then we look at the constant separately. So we have 2 minus 2, that's 0. And here we have 1 plus 1 plus 2x. So this is 3x plus 6, right? And here 1 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 4x. Okay, let's continue on this side. So now what can we do? We can subtract with 3x on both sides. So then we have 3x plus 6 minus 3x is equal to 4x minus 3x. And here now we can see that these two cancel out. So we have that 6 is equal to 4 minus 3x. Well, that's equal to 1x. So 6 is equal to 1 times x. Or x is equal to 6. So this was a hard problem, right? It's getting more and more difficult. Here we had a model. We took something from geometry and we solve it with algebra, right? That's something we love to do. And what we did here is we simplified expressions, and we learned that we can collect terms, the x terms, the variable terms by themselves, and the constant by themselves. And then we got the solution, x is equal to 6. But let's check whether this solution is correct. So what I'm going to do now is, instead of writing where there's an x, I'm going to write a 6, right? So here we're going to put in 6's here. 6, 6, and 6. And here we're going to put in a 6 here. Here's a 6. And here's a 6, right? So we plug in the value. Here we can see this is 8 plus 8 plus 8, right? So this is basically 8, 8, and 8. So the perimeter here is equal to 3 times 8, 24, right? Here we have that 6 plus 2, that's 8. This is 6, and this is 2 times 6 is 12. That is equal to 12 minus 2 is 10, right? So the perimeter here is 8 plus 6 plus 10. That's 18 plus 6, 24. So the perimeters of this one and this one is the same. So our solution, x equals 6, is totally okay. So guys, thank you. This was part 3 of equations. I hope you're starting to get a feel for equations. But the only way you're going to learn is not going to be listening to my YouTube videos. It's going to be to do a lot of examples, man. And please, if you have any questions, just email me. You find my email at the link below. And also write your comments and hit the like button. Thank you for today, and I see you at the next one.